This is just like.
Well, anyway, so
we have another special guest star.
Yes,
Shamrock.
We're doing back. This is part 2 of the Brony special, part 1.
Introduce yourself.
Hello. I'm Keiko and Gilly, the voice of Doctor Who.
If you don't know who he is, seriously, go kill yourself. Seriously, go kill yourself.
In a tub of butter.
Drown yourself.
Drown your sorrows in butter.
Not margarine, butter.
Jesus.
So I guess this is our last little special here. And then we won't see you guys for a long time.
Group cry.
What are we crying about?
Everybody joined in the friendship circle.
Oh god, what is this? What is my life?
Oh, there's a midget on screen.
There's a blind.
Jesus, purple. Anyway,
Purple midgets aside.
So Sebastian made some 2 new best friends this weekend.
it was fun. We had some good times.
Oh yeah.
We crashed a what was that panel even about?
It was
The
a
sewing
The
pen?
sewing panel.
We crashed the sewing panel. Yesterday, we crashed the password panel.
It was pretty great.
I missed that. I don't even remember what I was doing. Oh yeah, I was panicking like a fucking idiot yesterday. I was like,
Because you had that iPod that you got signed by like 1 million people.
You lost it for the 3rd
Did you lose
time.
it again?
no, I have it this time. So the con's over. We're all gonna go home and cry about it for a few hours, and then drown our sorrows in Steam games.
Then we're gonna try for 12 hours.
I love how
I
I just realized I can spend $400 on a plushie. Xbox Live? Damn it!
See, I have priorities. Here's the thing. I come to the con, and I'm like, I'm gonna have a vacation. I'm gonna buy things. $500 later, what is
One
my
thing.
life?
Where did all of my money
I
go?
only bought 2 things and I spent all of my money.
Well, at least you both had quality products. When we were doing the charity thing, I thought, oh, these wine says on It's a piece of shit. I come over here, I'm like, going, this is stickers? What?
I thought they were etched glasses.
It's a
Maybe it
wine,
was a
it's a
sticker.
wine glass, and we thought it was one of those like etched or like painted on ones. It's a fucking sticker.
What?
That's gonna fall off when the glass gets wet.
Condensation.
Pretty sure it's already falling off.
You'll get shots on
Oh,
Troy may be moving out, but I'm moving.
they
in.
packed it in a Subway bag.
At least it's not as bad as fucking David's poster. It doesn't make a fucking lick of sense.
Which one? The
It's got a
charitable one?
poster that says, use your hoops, not horns, or whatever.
It's a
And
winter wrap-up
wrap-up
poster.
or
Yeah.
something. But it's got like Big Mac and Cheerlead from Hearts and Who's Day. But all you see in the picture is like one of Big Mac's hooves. And it's sort of like touching what kind of looks to be what should be one of Cheerlead's hooves. And at first you look at it and you're like, they're touching butts at first, is what it looks like. And you're like, no, wait, that's Big Mac's foot. And then you look over at Cheerlead and you're like, wait a minute, that's a horn. And then it's got like this weird like mane/tail thing like connected to it. And you're like,
So weird.
None of those things are related to Cheerlead. Like, what was the thing?
He signs it and it says, fucking Scooby-Doo.
It's a
Isn't that like a pointing arrow to cheerlead?
It's like, she doesn't have a horn.
So all day.
So that poster is basically a lie.
He paid $40 for it.
Peter New's interpretation of that poster is a fucking lie.
He paid $40 for it, and here's the thing. Here's the real pitiful thing. He's like, I love making opening bids because people always bid over them, and no one else bid on it. So they got me stewed out of $40.
No, my opening bid was I actually went to the con. I went there, sat down. They started something. I was like, $1. Still a buck in the air, and there's this guy's excited.
Big spender.
Potato.
Big spender.
Although, it was was a shame because if Shamrock was sat there, we were so wanting him to go out.
Oh yeah. We wanted him to go on stage because him and I were gonna go up there and be like, 1 potato for the Irishman, 1 potato, and then I was gonna go like the dollar wins.
Got the son of potato. I'm gonna bid the whole of the potatoes in Ireland. And then someone was going to come up and say, I bid $1 on the Irishman.
The dollar wins. And then was it the Super Cider Squeezy like ran by? And I was taking a shit, and I was like, why is everyone wooing? And then I come outside, and he's like, you missed it, the cider squeezy came by. And he's like, I wish they had one for potatoes, and it turns it into alcohol.
I was like, it would save all the Irish's economic problems. Just take all of the potatoes and turn them into liquor.
And then one chap was like going, but wait, I don't think potatoes have the ability to have liquor. And Shamrock, one of the most funniest comments, he's like, I got it. Put an Irishman in there.
The Irish,
Turn his blood back into liquor.
his blood is the liquor. So,
It's
Like
Irish
a reprocessing plants for Irish.
Irish liquor made from real Irishmen.
you use the machine, no alcohol, just another Irish person comes in.
Oh fuck, it didn't work. We've only got more Irish.
Damn it!
Shit. This is the opposite of what we wanted.
Then there's the Brit in the background going, oh, well, that solves their famine problem.
And then there's the one behind him, darkly looming over the other one, going. He's like looming behind the American. Seriously, that's what the teacher's gonna be. It's gonna be like a dude like looming in the background. He's like, you merely adopted the rain. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see clear skies until I was just a man. Why have we been saying that all weekend? Like, we left the car when Robert and I were talking about like alcohol or something. I was like, you merely adopted the alcohol. I was born in it, molded by it. I wasn't sober until I was a man.
Straight from the womb.
I came out with the bottle of Jameson.
That's why they say not to drink when you're pregnant. Then turn into an Irishman.
No, so are you guys really, next time you see Jam Jar, you have to call him Jam Jar
I
Jameson?
will, I fucking will. When I see him at BronyCon, I'll be like, Jar Jameson.
I'll let him say it because I already have a plan to panel bomb him.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. It's gonna happen.
I could do better. I could do anything better than you.
And I expect him to go, no, you can't.
Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can.
That would be.
Then I'll just walk up and beat the shit out of both of them.
Yeah, fucking poor Kiko got fucking the shit beat out of him by Shamrock. Shamrock waving around his shillelagh, and then he hit him with it. You hit another man with your shillelagh.
While I was racing, he hit me right in the
And then I give him my ghetto yo-yo bottle, and he smacks himself in the other elbow.
I'm like, damn you, shillelagh, why are you doing this?
And now Kiko can't voice act
my-
anymore because his arms are broken.
It's my Drassel branch.
That was my dominant
Oh yeah, what was it? That was
my shillelagh.
the branch of.
Okay, so
Yeah, just so
I'm a really weird Irish version of the Doctor, you see. And how it happens is, my shillelagh is a sonic screwdriver, but it's secretly just wood. But it's actually one of the branches of the Yggdrasil tree, and I killed an entire universe off to rip it off the tree, and now it's magic.
And all it does is make shit break
It
whenever
just
he
makes
gets
things explode when it touches.
my arm. So that's just been a great already. Fucking shit. Aaron,
Shamrock's crying. It's so beautiful.
he's sad because we're all
My
leaving.
eyes like are fucking bleeding.
It's not good, man.
Dude, that's so fucking metal.
Awaken, 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 awaken.
Oh yeah, so yesterday.
Mr. Crackish.
Right to the talking.
So yesterday, when me and Robert went to the rave, we were like sitting there, we were watching Eurobeat, and we were like,
were the
yeah,
rave.
yeah, oh yeah, seriously, like we led the crowd so many times in there. Like all the people would go on stage and we would just start chanting, and everybody was like, "Do we chant too? Yeah, let's chant with him." Woo! And, but like we were sitting there, well, standing there jumping like idiots.
I don't know how I
She's just
don't.
like half wink at me. All right, you're okay. And then Eurobeat like goes there, and you know he's like,
Sorry.
and he's like going, and he's singing, and like it stops, and he starts like going like super heavy metal. It's like he's like fucking like Winter Sun shit right there. I was like, everybody just stops and looks at him like, what the fuck happened to the dubstep? What's going on?
I don't know what to do with my life anymore.
It was cool. We got to sing Discord with him.
Oh, that's
Discord and Luna.
Yeah, Discord and Luna with him very loudly.
Okay, so
It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
I got a text from Fadsy,
What's he say?
and Fadsy said, "I'm sad that MLP cosplay porn DVD's not gonna get funded."
You're what? My OP
He says,
cosplay.
I'm sad that the MLP cosplay porn DVD's not gonna get funded.
Wow.
And I think that's ba-da-da-dum-bum. I guess we're back. We're back. Ba-da-da-dum-bum. We're back in the Chili's. We kind of like took a break, ate some more. We're back again.
No, we didn't.
What do you have to
We've been here the whole time.
You need to stop ruining our illusions. This
What
is
illusions?
You were already gone.
Oh yeah, what was it he said? Where did all the people I know go? I killed them when I took the branch off. I was like, my friends, you killed all my friends.
My brand. My branch.
Oh yeah, I showed them Troy shaves his face.
Oh.
Remember Troy shaves his
I saw
Did
that.
you show them how a man shaves his beard?
Oh,
Have you seen that with the guy from Big Meal Time? How a man shaves his
Yeah,
beard?
yeah,
He's
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
how a man shaves his beard. He doesn't shave his beard.
That's how a man shaves. You don't.
yeah.
You don't shave your beard.
That shit was great. Now we just stare intently at each other. We all stare at each other.
Speaking of beards, though, just a bit earlier before the charity auction, I just witnessed these two and Rommel just exchange beard rubs together. It's like, if that's how a man shaves, I don't know how a man.
It was a beautiful moment. It was a beautiful moment, and I cried. I was crying the whole time.
I cried on the inside.
Oh, you know what I'm wondering now? If the person who bought the 6 set is just as shitty as the wine glass. He gets them, he's like, these look great. Why the fuck did I pay $80 for shit I can do better?
I'm pretty sure those are from the booth in the dealer's room. They're like,
Well, one of the things I did today, I ran into Sam Vincent and Trevor Duvall doing a podcast about voice acting, and we're standing there, they're taking questions and stuff, and I go up to them and I was like, hey, I have a really strange question, gonna be really confusing, but it's a fun question. They're like, all right. At which do you most can't the least? What? What? At
I
which
texted you, by the way.
do you most can't?
I was just like,
The
please
least.
don't leave yet.
And then, so Trevor Duvall is just standing there
No,
like
that's what I was saying.
the most amazing dumbfounded look on his face. Sam is like, what the fuck is your problem, kid? And then Peter New just shows up, he's like, spiders.
I wish you most
Spiders
can't
is
believe
the
it's
thing I
spiders.
most can't believe.
Now we have the answer to the question.
That's the
that
answer.
ruins all of life.
is that a card now? Spiders.
Yeah.
Answer to all
I think it might already be.
Spiders. Spiders. How do you charge the TARDIS? Spiders.
how do you change a light bulb? Spiders. How do you catch flies? Spiders.
Oh, that was fun.
How do you break a Jurassic?
Spiders.
How do you break a stick?
How do you stop Derpy's ass from destroying the entirety of the fucking equestrian bakery?
Spiders.
Spiders. Spiders. Spiders.
Big shout out to Peter Newell for answering all that questions.
Dude, the VIs are great.
Yeah, the
Peter,
VIs were pretty
Peter
fun.
and Trevor were amazing.
God,
They're
they
so
were so
fun.
much fun. Trevor really got into it.
Yeah, he does.
Like, fuck yeah! I'm Iron Will!
I was like wandering the con with these two.
That's why I said
Just
Especially
yelling
when you do
about
any
shit.
panels, you just
Yeah, I was just we were kind of just like yelling and screaming, and people were like, "Hey, go to the panel because you guys are funny." And we'd go in there, and like, well, you were like all into the like we went in there, and Kiko's all like into the sewing, and me and Sharon in the back like, "What the fuck do we do?" We just start like dicking around like idiots, and then he got hit with the Idris.
But I must say though, sewing is pretty fun to learn. I think they moved us in there to shut us up. Like, because we were having such a fun time in the hallway. We were laughing like maniacs. You could hear us from the next.
Yeah. At one point, you like fell on the floor.
I fell laughing because of his potato jokes. With the Irish potatoes, it's like somebody had.
Yeah, we had the plan to run into there and like. I'll offer you a sack of potatoes for whatever's up there.
And somebody goes, I'll offer you the Republic of Ireland for the Irish. I fell over laughing, going, what?
It's only worth $3.
$3?
Not three.
Oh, and then wasn't we were talking about how they make everything look incredibly great advertised was? Yeah, look at this, check out this stick. I made it with a branch that I found in a real forest
In Kansas. It was alive when I broke it off.
and now it's not.
And now it's dead.
It's a real live
That's
tree.
that's like a great. Speaking of tree, you know, I saw this great YouTube clip once upon a time ago, and
Long
it was this
ago
guy-
into the
It was
distant
this guy,
future.
and he was like how to say curse words in Irish, and he's like holds up a series of note cards, and the first one is a picture of a whale, right? He's like, okay, whale. And the next one is a picture of oil. It's oil. And the next one is a picture of beef. Beef. And the next one is like a fish hook, and it says hooked. And it's like, whale, oil, beef, forks. The curse of Irish 101.
Speaking of tree,
That's beautiful.
speaking of tree, did you guys go to the Who Is Best Pony panel?
No, but I
Oh
do know
no!
I avoided
I
that like
remember
the
that.
spaghetti
Shit.
plague.
That was
I
glorious.
picked to the first one.
Oh god.
And
So
my opponent gets Applejack. I'm like, okay.
This is easy.
This
This is gonna be easy.
This is-
Best thing ever.
and then all of a sudden, I get Bloomberg the tree. I'm like,
Still easy.
Yeah, he's like shit. And then the best part, the competition was brawling.
It's like I'm instant fuck.
But you pulled it out. You fucking won that shit.
really?
Yeah,
You want
you
to
did.
tree beat Applejack?
Watch, because the first guy goes, well, what's much to say? Applejack, Applebox. And that was his argument. Then I come up and then I'm thinking, okay, it's a tree. Wait, trees live longer. It's like, you may be an apple plucker, but there's one thing about trees. We tend to live longer, so you can't fight the game of life forever. I'll still be kicking.
And then it's like, also I get more screen time than you.
And then they
least
shot
I'm not a
they shot they shot back with not if somebody comes along with a fire or something. And then what was your response to
He
that?
goes then it's like, you know, with the fire, and then it's like, well that may be, but without my apples you can't live, so how do you like them apples? That apparently won them.
Bravo.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was beautiful. I'm crying inside again.
Good show.
Good show, old bean. Good show.
Wondrous show, old bean. Bravo.
Oh my god. Yeah, and the whole time, like almost every time I've run into you during the con, you're always doing the I object voice, and I'm like running you, and I'm just like walking the con, and I hear this, I object, and I'm like, oh, there's Kiko over there. Oh, there it is, right over there. I can hear it.
It's not my fault I have a lovely judge voice.
Oh man, it's been a really fun con.
Oh, it has been. I get to meet all of you guys.
It was beautiful. Right? And then also Robert had so much spaghetti last night. Yeah, that was funny. So like we were watching, the thing, and it's like my favorite joke is the Scott Pilgrim joke. Oh man, you should see them live. They're much better live. Like we're like watching them, like you should see them live. They're much better live.
The first album is
The first album is
than
much
the
better
first
than the
album.
first album. And so we're all like spaghettiing out and shit. And we get home. Robert's like, you know what this night needs?
This night deserves some
He
spaghetti.
deserves some spaghetti. He pulls out fucking spaghetti from the fridge, heats it up. He's just sitting there, he's like, eating spaghetti. It's just like,
As if we didn't have enough.
oh man, dude. And then there was that kid. And then,
Say
Smash
spaghetti's good.
Luigi loves spaghetti.
I love spaghetti.
Fucking.
Yeah, no. Okay, so
We
we
met a
did. Did you meet the
professional
professional
con
con
man.
mooch?
No, I didn't.
You were a
was
lucky
Smegma.
man. Yeah, that's what it was. We're calling him Smegma because that's just what we recognize him as that guy. He asked us like, "What is Smegma?" And I was like, "You don't want to know."
He was like leaning all over like Rena Chan, like I love you, Rena Chan.
weird.
Like
Oh, you mean he was a stalker?
No.
He was just
Because, like,
incredibly
okay, so-
awkward.
He
So-
was incredibly
the king of
awkward.
spaghetti.
He asked literally everyone at every party, "Do you have booze that
Can
I
I stay in your
drink?"
hotel room?
Stay in your
hey, will
room.
you smoke
I
me
wanna have
out?
sex with girls, please.
Yes. Get a signature hotel room. I'm looking to
Like
get
literally he came up
laid.
to me like in the party, like that we had with the in the musician suite the night before last, and he was just like, "I wish there were girls here so I could have sex." Yeah. I was like, "What?"
No, I think.
I'm single, but even I have my limits on that.
Yeah, no. And then there was the fucking Saiyans. Fucking Saiyans. There was a Saiyan like
Cosplayer.
the Vegeta Sa- and he had like a sticker that said "Hugs, free hugs, girls only." I was like, dude, that is weird.
That is. Speaking of the Vegeta guy, it's like, of all the people that felt out of place, I saw 3 people. One of them I actually enjoyed. Harley Quinn was in one of them.
Yeah, that was like
Yeah, I
what
saw
I was
Harley
like,
Quinn.
And then there was a Naruto.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
saw the Naruto.
oh, constantly, why did you pick that one?
Wait, who was that?
There was a
There was
Naruto.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What was that with that shit?
I saw him around the dealer room.
And he had like pony ears. And I was like,
Naruto. Fucking Vegeta.
there's a con joke. So Naruto, Vegeta, and Harley Quinn walk into a con.
And none of them come back alive.
Came back. Yeah, and then like I was like, oh man, did you tell the pin story on the last podcast?
I'm
About
having
the-
a hard
about the
time
knees
believing
playing?
that Naruto was there.
Remember, I think I did.
Both, mate.
Yeah, he was scaring the shit out of me.
Thanks. None of y'all made the joke. Which was supposed to be like,
Believe it! Have you seen the little comic on Tumblr where it's like Naruto and he's like sitting there, some other anime character? You can't believe it's in butter, and like punch in the face, like believe it. Oh man.
In a redeeming sort of fashion, throughout my Tumblr, I've been like having people pose with that miniature Doctor Who character. All 3 of them, the Vegeta, the Harley Quinn, and the Naruto. I took a picture of them. It's like they've been hooved.
Oh man, and then it was really funny because like I was being really stupid, and because like my outfit like on Saturday was like the 12th. I was the 12th Doctor. So I was meeting up with all the archers. I was like fucking with them. I was like, oh man, you don't know what's coming up, dude. I mean, like a lot of shit happens, And like I was in the concert, and I was screaming like, I've been here 46 times already.
And Sebastian in the rave. Okay, we got all these glow sticks and shit jumping up and down to all this electronic music. He's over here in like a long sleeve button-up shirt and a tie.
I'm like the business guy that just discovered electronic music. I'm like, I love this. This is amazing. My boss would hate this.
You look like a goddamn idiot.
I'm just like the tie's all loose. I'm like, it's rave time, and I like unbuttoned one button. And I was like, it's rave time. It was a fucking good con.
Sounds like you got a bit wild at the rave.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
dude.
geez.
It was wild, man. It was like let me put this in perspective for you, okay? Do you guys remember that scene in The Matrix?
What scene?
The one scene. No, okay. Do you guys remember that scene where they're like at Zion and they're like all like dancing, and then it keeps cutting to fucking.
sex scene?
It keeps cutting to unemotional sex.
Yeah.
So it was like that, but But I can't tell, but I'm pretty sure there was like some cutting to unemotional sex and then back to the rave. And cutting to
It was
unemotional
cutting the
sex.
schmeg by asking people for alcohol.
Oh, dude, it was weird. He like came up and was like, "Hey," and he would like touch me, and I was like, "Fuck, man."
Hey, do you have any alcohol in your
This was the
room?
same guy.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
just,
it's the same guy.
just asking
Like
shit
I was
all day.
standing in line.
Purple suit guy. Purple suit.
Purposely, yeah.
Oh, that guy, the guy that tries to intentionally photobomb you.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly that one.
Yeah. Like, I was standing in line for autographs for Andrea Lebman. I had a thing of raspberry lemonade because I was thirsty. And he's like,
Oh, hold on.
is that actually-
Raspberry lemonade.
Fuck you. It wasn't spiked. Anyway,
Not this time.
he walks up to me, is that actual juice or is there alcohol in there? I was like, dude, it's juice. I can't fucking drink today. I'm too fucked up.
I particularly loved the. I can't remember if you were there at this point or not, but earlier when Spazzy and I were like sitting down just in the hallway, Peter New was going by, and some dude walked up to him. He was like, "Oh, Peter New, can I get a picture real quick?" He's like, "Sure." And someone else was walking by. He's like, "Can I borrow your camera?" And someone else is walking by. They're like, Here's his camera. Can you take a picture?" 3 different people. Like none of it was planned at all. He was just like, "Oh, I got Peter. No, I have to have a picture. Oh shit, I don't have a camera. Can I borrow your camera? Here, can you hold this camera? Okay, here we go."
How does he get the picture back? These are all like terrible jokes. So a guy walks into a con.
Masturbation.
You saw that, right? When we finished the panel. Just having the joke.
They were trying to make the joke, and I was just like, no one. I was like, this isn't funny. No one's laughing. Masturbation. That's the joke. Oh, look, are you all stupid?
I must say though, that stand-up panel, the funniest for me was that guy who worked in the telly where no one would listen to him. Then he's like, he replaces key items with the word penis. So he's like, "Would you like some penis with that, sir?" It was like,
Yeah, sure.
"Yeah, I would. I bet you would, sir."
Oh my god. I need to do
Because he was
that.
getting tired of people not listening.
Your shillelagh's been up, dude. You need to cover this shit up, man.
It's getting bigger.
You're gonna hit me next with it? Have we all not suffered enough because of your shillelagh?
I think I've had enough.
I've had enough. Make it stop.
2 is enough. one shame on me, one shame on you. Sorry, one shame on me,
Oh my
twice on you.
god. Well, it was a beautiful con.
It was.
I cried. This time.
We are at 27.
I am gonna go for like a few more minutes.
Hang on.
We can all just touch beards again.
I've got about 45 minutes of battery life remaining, but it's draining fast. So. Oh baby.
Wait, let's have a beard high five at the end. Of this.
Beard high five.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4.
What is literally 5?
This is
Holy shit.
fucking retarded.
But we're awesome.
Dr. Hooves, Irish, drunk.
Irish drunk wasn't one person.
Other doctor who's on vacation.
Neutral.
Oh yeah, neutral. Oh, have you seen his Facebook profile picture? I think we talked about
You
it.
told me about
Okay,
it.
so he's incredible. You've seen Futurama, right?
Yes.
Remember the planet of the neutrals? Yes. That's his Facebook profile picture. Because the last time I'm like, "Robert, what do you think of this?" "I don't know.
I don't care.
Oh god.
We're back. We are.
Aaron, don't leave.
It's just sweetie though. And then neutral.
He's like,
Crackers on.
"Take me to the Oompa Loompas. I want to become one of them."
Pardon
I
me.
want to be a
Oh, come on.
That's some good shit. None shall pass. Oh yeah, there's a reference to that in Tiny. There's a reference to like everything in Tiny Tina's, dude. It's like a whole
I
like
heard the whole thing is just like the best thing ever.
like the whole time you're
And
like,
for those that didn't see, I just made a mind blown expression.
the midget's still there. He's watching me.
Mind blown. He just
Look at this faggot.
Oh, what the?
Oh my god, that midget looks like Peter.
Minus the hat.
Minus the Peter.
Did you see the news article posting? Chef Gordon Ramsay's sex porn midget double was found dead.
What?
That was the news article. He was found dead in Finland. Chef Gordon Ramsay's porn midget double was found dead.
What would you need?
What?
Fucking in the ass right now.
No, I'm dead serious. This is real.
Oh my Jesus.
It just happened. This is happening. Oh yeah, we have our code now on Facebook to make sure that it's us that are contacting each other.
Tell
I'm gonna be like,
you idiot.
That's true. We
fuck, you're
shouldn't, tell
right.
them.
I probably
We shouldn't say anything about this.
Thank you for
Slow to
Yeah,
secret.
you just protected
Well,
us.
it's beep, and then he goes beep, and then that's how we know. Don't actually try it.
Same for me where it goes, I'm deep.
You hit me with your beep.
You hit me with your blank.
What's the card we made up? Have you ever played Cards Against Humanity?
I think so, yeah.
So we make our own deck. We basically give him ideas and he makes the deck. And one of the cards that I made up the other day, I woke up the other morning and I was like, rock'em, sock'em, bop'em, mock'em. He's like, what the fuck? I was like, that's how you summon Lou Ferrigno. And then he's like, rock'em, sock'em, you summoned half of Lou Ferrigno. Rock'em, sock'em, you summoned the other half of Lou Ferrigno. Oh man. All the buttons.
All the
Why do you look at me with this like this longing stare, like this lustful stare?
I swear, man, that's
Yeah, he did that. He did that to me at the fucking panel, like the voice actor panel.
Yeah.
When you went up, like I was sitting up there on the couch and looked up, and Shammy just like,
I was just like,
and he's making. Oh god.
in the sewing panel, I'm hearing something behind me. I'm turning around. You have this stare, like stare.
He's just waiting.
staring into the back of his soul.
I waited
I
here.
was doing this NPR thing. Because it was like a sewing panel. It was so boring. And so I was like, and today we have the sewing
And then we kept
at
running.
2:13.
And we kept screaming in the lobby. I'm so fresh, you can suck my nuts. I'm so fresh, you can suck my nuts. Swag. That's the new tagline for OxyClean. Is I'm so fresh, you can suck my nuts.
It's like legitimately works.
You're gonna love my nuts. They're so fresh.
It's so
Slap chop.
so fresh.
You're gonna love my nuts.
You're gonna love my nuts. Oh my god.
In West Philadelphia,
Martin,
raised
there's a Fire Nation attack.
playground is first spent most of my days.
When we were doing passwords, he goes, you cannot hear the word. You cannot hear the word.
You cannot hear the word.
The bird's the word.
Bird is the word.
Who did you crash at? Like who was up there?
Mow.
Who was up there at the password panel? Like who did you guys crash?
At first it was me for the first hour, and it wasn't filmed. So I
And
was
then,
in the middle.
Rama was like, "Hey, Keiko wants to bring you down here so that you guys can help, so you can help him run the panel."
What
And
was
he
the
got
password
fuck
panel?
out when they showed up, and then all of a sudden Pickle shows up. He's like, "Why are you running my panel?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "I'm so confused."
He didn't show up for his own panel. And then I see Shamrock coming, it's like, oh shoot, I'm in his seat, I'm gonna get out.
He's like, time emergency, guys! Runs up.
And I get up there and I'm sitting up there and I'm like, "So wait, what's going on?" I was so
Although, to
confused.
be fair, I was trying to be picked. So going like,
That was a good con.
So then they were trying to like read the and the passwords were all fucking shitty as hell. It was like Sweetie Belle, Applejack.
What was the password?
It's just like, okay, so are you familiar with Pyramid? it's very much like Pyramid, except you switch between two teams, and each one has 5 seconds to guess. And if you can't, it's like and then it goes to the other team to try and guess. And you're both given the same password, and then you just rack up points. And so first 1 to 5 wins, basically. Anyway, but it was funny because they had horrible ones like Applejack, Sweetie Belle, like Loyalty. I was like, these are all terrible. Someone come up with a good one.
And the one time they had a pretty good one, which was Rock Farm. Somebody got it the first try, and then we flipped
And
it.
leave it to Super Speedy Cider Squeezy to be the one that trumped literally everyone for like 10 minutes. I was like literally I'm sitting here and they're trying to get Super Speedy Cider Squeezy, but they forget the word speedy every time, and they kept trying to add other words that weren't speedy, like before the
Super speedy kind
so
of
they
quick
were like
cider
they were like super awesome, fantastic cider, and I'm just like wrong. And then the one time they got the word speedy, they forgot the rest of it, and I was like, for fuck's sake, please someone get this right. It's just like there's a whole like 3 minutes of just silence, where they're just standing there for 5
be
seconds.
fucked.
They're just standing there for 5 seconds going, I don't even know. It's just like,
In the end, Rommel was the one that got it.
Oh yeah, so at the end of the charity auction, I don't think did I tell you? I ran up to Rommel with like the $1 I had left. I was just like, I look at him and I grab my shoulder, I'm like, here. I just hand it to him. And he looks at me like, are you fucking kidding me? And I'm like, so I was like, he's like, fucking shit, man. And he just like walks off. I handed him $1, dude. He's like, they made like 3,500 like $15, yeah.
Me and Tux actually
And I was-
gave something significant. this
Yeah, I
year.
was like, now you guys have $3,516. But they would have had a sack of potatoes if you were there.
If you think about it, I think that would be like biggest can be choosers if they decided to opt for 3,500 and wouldn't have spent the $1 to build.
they're like, no, that's not enough.
Go away.
Go away. It's not enough.
It was a good con. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of shit happened. Things exploded. He ripped off a branch.
I was just blowing open doors with my shillelagh. I just like how to basic all up that door. The shillelagh. I was like,
I'm getting my arm away from you, mate.
Fucking dangerous.
Okay, so fun. The whole time we were recording, there was this little girl sitting right behind us, and she saw us rubbing our beards together. She was just like,
she was terrified.
Oh man, this reminds me. So you guys. We'll shoot you the link. I'll shoot you the link, and you can shoot it to him for our podcast. Don't lick your own shillelagh. That is some flexibility, man. So like our first, like when we recorded our first podcast, we were walking into Robert's house, and so like. He's carrying like his vinyl scratch around and he's like waving it around.
Rainbow Dash. But I
Yeah,
had the
Rainbow Dash.
glasses
And
on.
and so as a joke for the first panel, we didn't talk about any Brony shit, so I just called it an undescript merchandise toy. I can wave whatever undescript merchandise toy I want. So he's carrying it and he's like waving it around and shit. And the little girl's like, "Is that a pony?" Yeah. Why do you have a pony? I do whatever the fuck I want. So the little girl's like, I'm going inside now. Oh my god.
Yeah,
He traumatized the child for the rest of her existence.
I did.
She's gonna hate ponies now. Like, ponies are tits.
Don't be mean to Pinky or she'll cut you.
Have you seen that? Yeah, you've seen that, right?
Which one?
The little short where it's like the guy who
What I
does-
learned from every episode.
Yeah, what I learned from an episode of My Little Pony. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I've seen
And it's like, don't fuck with Pinky.
He so cut you. What's the one where it's like notice or the let's see. Aloysius one. He's like, I never watched this one.
I'm implying that I watched this.
I'm sort of Oh god, there's another one that's really fucking good though. I'm trying to remember.
Buy our toys.
No, I literally say that every time we watch that episode I say watch that episode with anyone. There are those moments where like Spike is sitting there like with the dolls and he's like trying to touch them together, and every time that happens I'm always like, buy our toys. It's like this not so subtle subliminal advertising.
And he just like gets all that shit. What are you doing on there?
He's watching the thing.
These other things, important stuff.
Oh my
Fight a
god.
dragon, I guess.
Fight a dragon.
People are alright, I guess.
Oh, it's. Why didn't you tell me in the first place? Oh yeah, and then there was the video that he played where it's like Equestria girls, and she's like eating the meat and she's like bacon. They don't have plants like this. And then like flashes back to Equestria and she's like,
She's sitting in front of a pig and a cow and she's just like,
And then the Fluttershy walks by in the background. She's like, oh shit.
oh man, have you seen the comic about Brad, right? Like the guy that's in Equestria girls, like the guy, the blue haired dude.
Well,
flashlight.
I saw like an animated GIF where Twilight was like raising up, and then all of a sudden we see this guy doing a smile and like a lip movement. Somebody put on it in text going, "That ass."
You know what? He's the first person to ever pronounce GIF right correctly in front of me before. GIF, 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 GIF.
It's good.
GIF, 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 GIF.
What's funny? No, you know what's funny? I saw there's literally this thing on Tumblr. You might have seen it. It's the article where the creator of GIF like came out and he was like it's pronounced GIF, right? like the creator actually came out and then it shows the two pictures from the Avengers where Samuel L. Jackson is talking to the council or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, I know you said these certain rules one way, but I don't give a shit or whatever. It's like I'm just gonna straight up ignore it.
So I'm assuming Samuel L. Jackson is rebuttaling the man saying it's pronounced shit.
Yeah, basically, he's like, fuck you, GIF.
Oh my fucking god.
Alright, I've got about 20 minutes of battery life left.
Cut it here.
Alright,
I don't care. We can go a little longer. This is pretty fun. That's all he's been saying the whole thing. Guys, like your mother, your face.
Kill yourself.
Fuck you. Kill yourself.
Tub of butter. Yellow Spike 420 plays it.
You want to know the ironic thing? He's saying out to this chap and not to the Brit.
Intelligent comedy. Alert. Aaron. I need a glass of water. Aaron. I need a glass of water. Okay, John. Oh man, I'm so sad about Game Grumps.
She has like a penis.
What? Hits you in the face. What? And that's why we don't play Animal Crossing.
And we're back.
We're back.
Speaking of, that reminds me of the game when he and I were chatting. He was showing me a video about tiny. I think it was a tiny something.
There's a half naked person being pushed back.
Tiny Tina?
What?
Tiny
There's
Tina.
a half naked
And
person
then
being
it's
pushed
like a
back and
game of
forth.
risk
all the
where
time.
she takes out the thing.
Yeah. She did the penetrator, just like smashed on the board. Just
This shit.
This is happening.
I'm going to you.
While rubbing it on one space instead of the table.
I want to own one of those. I just run around cons and hit people.
This happened.
It's like how to run a con. 1, get your best mates. 2, bring alcohol. 3, run the panels.
4, bring a penetrator.
That's what she said.
No.
Kill yourself. Tub of butter.
Tub of butter. Fuck.
What?
Tub of butter.
What?
I want an alarm in the morning that just goes, butter tub alert, butter tub alert.
Butter. Tub of butter. Butter. Nothing but butter.
You get really excited. You get really excited. Oh my god. I need to enlighten you as to what a butterhorn is. It'll happen. It'll happen. Just mail it.
I have to enlighten like the entire con now.
Yeah, no. What's gonna happen is he's gonna mail us the box of rain. We're gonna mail him a box of butter.
It's like,
It'll be like a drug exchange, like the middle of it'll be like in the middle of Arizona. God knows why. We're just kind of like there, but like walking.
it's like,
He'll be in the middle of the Atlantic.
What's in the box?
I'll give you 1 box of rainwater for 2 butterhorns.
What is your favorite color? Blue.
7.
Oh.
Excellent.
Oh man, I gotta
Oh,
send you guys
did
the
you
links.
did you get to get Silva to say what?
No, he tried. He
tried.
said what? Then he said the whatever thing, and it didn't work.
It didn't work. It was like too like informal. It didn't work.
Oh,
Didn't happen.
like he was walking this way
I
and
just
that way.
found
It was
out
just too
that my
random.
Capital One card that I was gonna get with the cool like swag picture. You know the ponies in like in the suits and everything.
Yeah.
They just kicked it back to me and they said that they can't do it.
Why?
Because of
Copyright?
the copyright
Yeah.
infringements. I'm
Well,
like, fuck off.
That's mine.
I know. I'm like, what?
We'll all be
Yeah.
Well, I'll be fucked.
Oh my god. Well. Oh man. Okay. You know what was funny? You know what was fucking funny to me? Shit, I forgot.
It's pretty funny.
You're an
Yeah.
asshole.
Great story, Sebastian.
Once upon a time, there was a magical place where it never rained.
Once upon a time, Sebastian forgot.
Oh wait, that's every day.
Silence. Oh my god. And there was a fucking. Who was that? That kid that was like fucking. I'm the Doctor Who guru.
What?
Oh, the guy that challenged me to Doctor Who trivia, I dubbed him Doctor Who Guru. I must be honest, mate, I don't know much of Doctor Who.
Fuck, I just love this show. It's fun as hell.
Why is Flufflepuff so good?
Because it's so fucking absurd. That's why.
Let's test your knowledge and see what you've learned so far. What color are the unicorns? Hey! Where are they dancing? Rainbow! Please use one word to describe the texture of their magical fur.
Applejack's eating her hat.
Somebody should make that an animated GIF. Just that over and over and over again.
I bet that's gonna be a BerryTube anime. If it's not
Yeah.
already.
It probably will.
You know what we should do this weekend or sometime this week? Let's play Cards Against Humanity on BerryTube.
Yeah. I won't be here next week.
Let's do it
Well,
on,
at the end of next week, I'm leaving. So
We can do it tomorrow.
it'll
Night.
have to be a couple weeks.
I'm down for tomorrow.
If we do it like during the day tomorrow, sure. But
Why is
it's not like
Chrysalis?
carpets. Oh, do it. Oh. I want a Chrysalis to jump on it.
I just don't. It's lovely, but I just don't.
I just can't even all the what. I just can't even all of the what.
Spaz and I are both going to put that on a loop for like 12 hours and just play that on the way back.
Really?
Went straight for 12 hours straight. I was like, no, I'll probably kill an orphanage or something.
Probably kill an orphan. Those poor orphans.
I'll just walk in, pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. And they'll be like, what? And I walk in, pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows.
You don't need a
Yeah,
gun.
you have to wear that like creepy ass mask. Do you remember that yesterday on the elevator? Like we
Hey,
got
is
on the
this
elevator
creepy?
and this guy is wearing like that fucking. Do you remember what
It's got, like,
Ace
the little
Race was
plastic
wearing on the
Twilight
stage?
mask.
That like Twilight mask.
yeah,
the
yeah,
little
yeah,
one?
yeah.
Yeah, this kid walks into the elevator. He's like, "Is this creepy?" I'm like, and immediately I turn to this guy and I'm like,
At the same time,
Yeah.
we're like, we've seen worse.
"We've seen worse." There's
Same
some
fucking
worse shit.
time.
It was pretty bad. It was pretty fucking bad. Oh my god. Yeah, no. Speaking of which, we stayed in like the shittiest hotel room ever.
Like, I'm pretty sure I got.
The only purpose of it is to summon Satan in that hotel.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get sick from that fucking hotel room.
No, like I went to use the bathroom and I close it, and I'm like, why is there blood on the door?
There's blood and piss on the door.
Blood and piss.
Yes. Let's see. Oh my god. You could literally put a towel down on the carpet, pull it up, and there would be mold on the towel. Yeah.
That was bad.
It was easily the worst hotel.
Like
I've
Sebastian's
ever been
jacket, just from being on the floor, smelled like vomit when he picked
Yeah, I
it up.
picked it up, I was like,
gross.
We had to make an emergency trip to
What
get some
the
Febreze.
So yeah.
put your finger in it.
That's what she
Oh, I don't
said.
have the head crab for you to enjoy. You could have stuck your shillelagh in the head crab.
He can kill all the
Just
orcs.
walked around with it.
Oh my god.
It's like waxing his shillelagh. Oh god.
Oh my god. Wow.
But a fun story actually, before the start of all this, before I met every wonderful person here. I was driving to the first day of the convention, a bit lost. All of a sudden, I see this man, Shamrock, speeding right past me in his car. And maybe
I know where I'm going now.
I'm like going, well, at least I know now where to go. This guy's late for his convention.
Damn straight. I drive 12 hours. I'm like, fuck this. I literally went all the way from Dallas to Houston, 220 miles an hour, with 2 other people. We were just like, all the cars were like together. No, it was a fucking funny thing. Like, there was a silver car that was in front of me the whole time, okay? And they would always like get over to the right, like to let me go by, but I would never go faster than them. So they would pull over and we would just keep going like this. And then he would come up and someone slow would be in front of him, so he'd get over to the left in front of me, and then get back over on the right, like I was gonna pass, but I never did. So the whole time it's just me and this guy, and this guy keeps doing that. And I just keep driving straight, like, why are you doing this anymore? We literally, that one car though, the whole way, at least from the beginning of Dallas until we got to Houston, clear up to almost to the convention.
Jesus. Question: was there a blue Mitsubishi in your caravan? Because if yes, we're going to kill them.
I don't think so.
I told them about the fucking bullets.
We thought it was him at first.
No. He drives a white Civic with dash cutie marks.
Yeah, I'm wearing a Team Rocket shirt.
But yeah.
Gotta steal them all.
The funny thing is, I said to myself, it's like, I'm wearing
Were you wearing a Pikachu Doctor Who t-shirt the other day? Like,
Yes,
I could have sworn I was looking at it, I was like,
I was wearing a Dr. Chew, yeah.
I was like looking at that like, I'm imagining that, whatever. And I just go back to my business and I look at him going like,
I mean, it's like, I was wearing a Dr. Chew shirt, and it's like something Fred Trunks Wood and Sly Guy, the people that were at the booth for Friday and Saturday, they made that shirt.
Really?
It was a limited time only. And so I bought it on Level Up Studios when the sale was going.
oh, that's who makes it. Okay.
Yeah, so I wanted to parade it about, like, it's like for every friend of mine that has, like, say, they want me to promote them, I tend to do that. So it's like that. I got this also from Level Up Studios, this Team Rocket shit.
Free advertisement, you owe us money.
I'm not plugging any.
Give us merch.
Give us merch.
But the funny thing is, it's like, what? I'm just gonna walk in here and go one day and go, freeze, give me all your Pokemon. And then they'll look at me like, oh, you're in the wrong convention, mate.
It's okay. You go in with Naruto, fucking Saiyans, and Harley Quinn.
Naruto.
At least I blend. It's like I blended, no one cares. And in fact, everyone loved Pokemon, so it's like, yeah.
Yeah, that's how Mike the microphone opened up his like thing.
It's like, who here likes
he just goes,
Pokemon?
he's like, who likes Pokemon?
Who hates that
Mike is the
fucking
biggest
Miltank?
Pokemon fag ever.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
hang on, Reed's calling me.
All right. Well,
Hey,
I guess. Let's just record
not
this.
much. Hanging out at Chili's, relaxing on pool, playing some b-ball up at the school.
With a couple of
Guys,
guys.
who are out there starting making trouble in his neighborhood. He gets in one little fight as well. Got scared. He's like, you're moving with your back like groups.
Okay, I think I may be. I think actually I may be following John Braun. I may be following Sebastian up to. Are you guys leaving like right after?
We're leaving like in a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
I may be following because
apparently I sound like
they
John
also
Tron
live
again.
in Austin.
You said I sound like Aaron, like one of the first days.
Right. Well, I think like Sebastian
No,
and them I
God.
think are going to be leaving to Austin. I think I can stay over the night.
Is that
with
the
them.
little girl?
If you want to, I don't see why not. My house.
Hey,
is
we can all drink together still.
Yeah, we
Because
can all go to my house.
they live in Austin.
Yeah, and we've got a little bit of booze still.
I've got some left as well, so we can put our resources together.
All right. Well,
I will keep you. We'll probably beat you to Austin. So
If you want to, here's what you're gonna do. Okay, you're probably gonna follow us. If you get lost, the address is GPS it, and just give me a call.
I'll pass you the details of where they're at, and give me a call like as you're getting close to Austin or whatever. I'll call you when we get there and shit like that, and we can coordinate further.
I'll
All right, tell Travis and everybody else bye.
I just wanted to sign my butterboard. He's like, what the hell is a butterboard?
Oh, okay. I thought Travis still had
really?
left.
He's like, what the hell is a butterboard?
Cool. Yeah. Say goodbye to Finny for me.
Alright.
She's hardcore, dude.
We're cranking
okay.
this butterhole on a microscopic level.
Alright, well,
Alright.
Let's
my
hold on.
computer's
Hold
yelling
on.
at me.
Let's do the outro real quick.
We gotta do the outro real
Okay,
quick.
so you have to do the sound you said.
Cannot hear
Do
the
the sound.
word. You cannot
Edit that
hear
out.
the word.
It's over.
Having a wonderful time.
Alright, we're done.